Hey guys! Bet you weren't expecting me to be here, did ya? Well, I am. It's been a long, long time since I've talked to you guys about an original strategy on Colorado. Mainly because it's kind of a hard map. What we're going to be doing first is isolating two targets down in this basement, which we need to distract some guards and knock some people out. First start with this guard, switch to your crowbar, then knock out Berg, followed by the other bodyguard. You have a little bit of spare time, so I take this time to grab a hold of Berg and set him up in the, what I like to call, the blast zone. We're going to be dragging the target up above, who I can't ever remember for the life of me is Penelope Graves or Maya Pavati, but just knock the lady out, and drag her back down to the basement as well. You now have two targets already isolated and ready to be blown up. The problem we're going to run into here is finding the propane tanks, and finding them quickly and effectively. Now that both of these targets are in the blast zone, we need to find some way to blow them up. But we're not going to do that just yet. We're actually going to take care of them last, because there's a lot of unconscious bodies and things that can go wrong around those targets. As you approach this truck, you will notice Diana has left you a micro mini taser. You're going to use that to set off an explosion way later. And also grab this hammer. You're going to need it to delay one of the targets that you're also going to blow up, because this is a propane run and that's literally what we're doing here. But take this little stealthy path and it'll take you straight to Sean Rose. He's the one with the limp sitting in the gun range right now. Also, you're going to need to pick up these coins to your right and then try to manipulate this target in here. He's a very inconsistent NPC, so just kind of rock and roll with whatever the heck he decides to do. And as soon as you make it through this window, you will see your first propane tank to the right. Now that you've got that, you're going to go set up the kill for Maya Pavati. She's going to get blown up in this room. And what you're going to do is you're going to take out those coins we picked up. And you're going to drop one here and one here. And that's going to delay her. And then pull out your gun and then draw her into this room. As you do that, it'll give you just enough time to go pick up another propane tank and do the same thing to Sean Rose. So here's your second propane tank. Stand right here and then point your gun at him. He's having a conversation, so it's a little more tricky to get him over here, but as soon as you see the question mark, that's when you know you're good. There it is. Alright, so wait for them both to be in place. And sit over here. Toss this hammer. It's going to delay her just long enough. And enjoy the show, guys.
Propane and propane accessory.
Maya Parvati is down. Good work. Sean Rose confirmed down. Nicely done, 47.
So at this point I've pulled back out my tranquilizer pistol and we're going to essentially just be doing a stealth sequence. We have to make it all the way back with another propane tank to those two targets that are unconscious in the basement. I actually don't end up needing to use the tranquilizer, but trust me, with the RNG in this game, sometimes you're going to need it and you're going to want to have it out during this part. I was able to just duck, dodge, and dive through everybody with a couple thrown objects distractions and a couple peekaboos. Here's a peekaboo. And really this was about as smooth as this could go. I had a couple of them where like the entire like facility went on lockdown just because of the explosions and everybody was running around like crazy, and if that happens, it's honestly best just to restart the entire run because y'all know Hitman at this point. At this point in life, you know that this game makes sense less and less as you get more comfortable with it, if that makes any sense at all. The more you know, the less you know in Hitman. It's kind of like like the phrase ignorance is bliss, where like if you're real nice and stupid, you just kind of are happy because you're not aware to anything that's going around you. Yeah, let's go with that. So hop on through this window and pull out your crowbar, and chuck it, because you don't need it no more, and you need a distraction. So pick back up your propane tank, head back through the window, and all the soldiers that were doing push-ups, you're just gonna run on past them. And you're almost back to the basement, so I'm actually gonna leave you guys alone. I think you can figure it out from here. You see, there it is. There it is. Oh, my bad, guys. I jumped the gun. Forgot about the taser and the detonation. Ugh, ugh. I'll be back in a second, guys. With I think you know what.
Propane.
Nicely done, 47. 2 flies with 1 swat.